What is up, guys? We are back in the studio, as you can see. Today we're gonna go over some sales that we had over the weekend, what sold, what's hot, what I'm looking for, and of course the profit that we made at the end of all this. As I'm printing these labels and going over the sales and crunching the numbers, I do have a couple of announcements. First off, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on, and as always, follow me on Instagram. The handle is the same, at AllABSneakers. I'm going to have a very big, at least for me, official announcement coming to that page very soon. If you guys tune in to the All About Profit podcast, the one that I did most recently live with Adam, you guys probably saw or heard me plug or maybe even wear some All About Sneakers merch. It has taken a lot of time for me to get this stuff ready for you guys. I'm trying to put the highest quality threads on your guys' backs as possible. I'm not just screen printing on a Gildan t-shirt. This stuff is going to be high quality. It's going to be something that you want to wear out. And whenever I'm ready to officially release it, you will see it first on my Instagram page. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of the packaging that we're working on for that. Of course, we've got the frosted logo bags. Those will come with every order. We've got the tags that are going to be on the inside of the seam there. So stay tuned for that. It's coming very, very soon. Now, as we get into these sales, the first item that I sold over the weekend was, in fact, a pair of sneakers from the consignment store that we're linked with, all sold up. Another big announcement about this store, they are going to be opening another location. Alex is actually moving from his current storefront into another in the same location at Sunbury Tanger Outlets. I'm actually going to sit back down with him, chop it up about sneakers, look at the new location, and see the progress on that site as he gets closer to opening the new store. That's going to be a fun interview. Plus, I'm probably going to drop him off a few more pairs for his new grand opening. So stay tuned for that as well. We've got a lot of big projects coming. I'm excited for them. If you guys watched that last video, I dropped off like 7 pairs of Yeezy 350 Bones. And of course, my biggest fear happened. They announced a restock on those. So the price has tanked considerably. Good thing is I sold a couple pairs of those before that restock was announced and I got top dollar for them. So I am grateful for that. The pair that sold over this weekend was the Yeezy Slide Azures. First time we've seen this colorway. Retail on those after tax and shipping and all that was like $75. They sold in the store for $179.99 and I cleared $162 after the consignment fees. That left me with $80, almost $90 in profit, and that was my single most profitable item that sold over this weekend. I also sold a pair of cycling shoes. I think I sourced these from Ross for like $14.99. Sold those for $34.99. Profited about $15 on that deal. Sold my last Ohio State Columbia polo. Bought like 5 of these for $14.99 from the same store. Sold this last one for $29.99 and profited about $10 on that. Now, let's go to the garage and talk about the last item that sold. Look at that bad boy. What is it, you ask? Yup, it's a Halloween decoration. Now, some of you might be thinking like, what the heck? It's August. Why are you selling Halloween decorations already? People are on top of them, and these stores are loading in their Halloween decorations early. I've already sold 2 large items from my Lowe's, and to be honest with you, I kind of had to put a halt to it because these items are super hot. Now, here's the mistake that I made. I remember selling these 12-foot animated mummies last year from Lowe's for a good profit. The only problem was they were so expensive at the retail price that I really didn't want to hold the inventory this time around. I saw that it was early, they were setting up displays, and I thought, why not just set the listing on eBay. I'll come back here and check it. I work really, really close to a Lowe's. And I'll just keep the listing active as long as they have them in stock on the store. Then I won't have to purchase it until the item sells. Therefore, I don't really have any inventory costs. Well, that worked for the first one. I bought a mummy for $348, sold that for $549.99, I believe, on eBay. After shipping and fees and whatnot, I still collected like a $75, $80 profit. Now, whenever I went into my store, they had 3 of these scarecrows. I happened to sell one over the weekend, and whenever I went back to pick them up, Milo's had 0 of these scarecrows. So it began to become a wild goose chase to find one of these 12-foot animated scarecrows. Was it worth it still? Yes, because I ended up being nearby another Lowe's for a job. So it's not like I had to go way out of my way to get this. But I did have other friends like Adam on goose chases for these scarecrows, which made me feel bad. You don't want to sell out of a product that you don't even have in your inventory. This could have opened a huge can of worms. I may have had to have canceled this order, gotten bad feedback from the buyer. You don't want that. It may have seemed like a smart idea from the get-go, making profit on inventory that I didn't have an upfront cost on, but really it just wasn't worth the headache. So if there's any other hot Halloween decoration items, we're probably going to be posting those in Bread and Butter, so look at the seasonal leads there. I'll buy the hot ones, stash those in my inventory, and leave the rest sit for you guys. But thankfully I found one, so thank you, Mr. Scarecrow, for the profit. Like I said, bought this bad boy for $398, sold him for $594.99, and that was enough for almost $100 profit on one single item. Let's total up the sales and the profit. Even though I only sold 4 items over this short weekend, I totaled $840 in sales, and that converted to $215 in profit. Not a terrible weekend since I didn't have to juggle too many items. Kind of in the slow season right now. As these seasonal things start to pick up, it's going to get busier. As always, Q4 is booming compared to the rest of the year. So I'm still trying to stash up on inventory. I'm going to take you guys along on a few more sourcing trips along the way, and we'll see how much profit we can find out there. As always, thank you guys for tuning in, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.